how to get my restaurant's data for contact tracing by using a restaurant mobile app. Using a restaurant mobile app can be a great answer to the question, how to get my restaurant's data for contact tracing, which has become a hot topic of concern for a restaurant owner lately. Whether we agree with the COVID-19 contact tracing data guidelines faced by many restaurants or not, it is not as complicated to comply with as most restaurant owners think. It can be as simple as adding a feature contact tracing app component to your restaurant mobile app, or getting a restaurant CRM with a restaurant mobile app that has a sign-in or check-in and check-out function. We will take a look at the benefits of using a restaurant mobile app as a contact tracing app, as well as the components required to make your own COVID-19 contact tracing app for restaurant sign-in and restaurant sign-out. We will then take a look at the silver lining for your restaurant if you use a contact tracing app or restaurant mobile app for collecting restaurant data to be COVID-19 restaurant guideline compliant. Finally, we will share how you can help protect yourself in the case of a coronavirus second wave COVID-19 lockdown. Welcome. I'm Dennis Wilson with Small Business Dream and DeliveryBizConnect.com. Let's get into it. Okay, so what are the benefits of using a restaurant mobile app as a contact tracing app? We found three very important ones. The first one is the ease of use for your check-in and check-out process. Think of how airlines allow customers to have their boarding pass on their mobile phones for getting on an airplane. Your restaurant app could have a boarding pass to show to the host or hostess at the front desk. We recommend incentivizing the app download and its use in order to reduce your front of staff's workload in complying with COVID-19 data collection guidelines. A simple way is a VIP line for your restaurant mobile app users that have opted in to the contact tracing app functions. Your check-in button can turn to a checkout button as soon as they've checked in, so they can remember easily to check out when they leave. You could also do a geofence so that if they get more than 50 meters or 150 feet from your restaurant, they're automatically checked out. There's lots of options when you get into making your own check-in or check-out feature, specifically through a mobile app to keep the user experience as simple as possible. Another advantage is it's actually really normal practice when downloading a restaurant mobile app to be asked if you'd like to opt into future communications. This takes the stress off your staff needing to ask, and strangely enough, it's not hard to train and enforce. A simple restaurant marketing follow-up campaign by push notification, email marketing, or SMS marketing can increase your sales 10% or more very quickly. DeliveryBizConnect has a great mobile app solution with contact tracing app functions built in, branded to you, connected to a restaurant CRM that makes it extremely easy for your customers to check in and out and automatically opt into your restaurant VIP update lists. Check out the related video here. One of the biggest benefits is only used in the worst case scenario happening to your restaurant. Simple data recall and customer notification is possible in the case of a COVID-19 infection. You would know date, table number, time in, time out, in order to notify all the required customers regardless of the government's requests. Every jurisdiction is fluid. They're changing the requirements all the time. If you have a proper mobile app check-in function, you'll be collecting everything you could possibly need. Okay, so what restaurant mobile app components would be needed to handle proper COVID-19 contact tracing app features? There are three major components you would want to build into your restaurant mobile app. First, a simple-to-use check-in and check-out process. Like we suggested in the benefits sections of this video, think airline boarding pass in your restaurant mobile app, and easily accessible check-out function or possible geofencing for automation. You will also need proper opt-in handling to your restaurant marketing by either email marketing, SMS marketing, or social media marketing. You need to ensure that just because they check in, they're not flooded with your restaurant marketing. Now, you could make a case that because they downloaded the app and accepted your notifications, they've automatically opted in. We recommend going a little bit further and just asking them the question. You'd rather have everyone who's on your update list to be happy than to have people upset that they felt you used your COVID tracing information for marketing purposes, because that would be a big no-no. Now, the final component of your COVID-19 contact tracing app functions in your mobile app is the part that allows you to recover your expense of building it in the first place. You need seamless restaurant marketing transition for all those who decide to opt into your restaurant VIP updates list, whether that be an email marketing list or that SMS marketing list, which is text messaging. Of course, if you have your own mobile app, you also have the ability to send them push notifications and avoid the costs of SMS marketing. So really important that you have the system transition them from the opting in to actually getting your information so you can actually drive sales as a result of your restaurant marketing. So what's the silver lining I was telling you about before? Well, I kind of just described most of it. Let the cat out of the bag just a little bit. Were you wondering why I kept suggesting you should ask if they want to be on your VIP list? What if I can show you how to actually increase your sales with all that coronavirus tracking data that you've collected? And actually, just what is a piece of restaurant data worth? Well, we did the math. One piece of current restaurant customer data for an average restaurant used respectfully and with permission, keyword, with permission, and with the appropriate repetition using email marketing or SMS marketing, which is text message marketing, can increase the annual sales of a restaurant by $26.65 per person or per piece of data without adding a single new customer. And that's per year, each and every year after you collect the piece of data. Now, first and most importantly is you must train your staff to get that opt-in permission. Not as bad with a mobile app because it's going to happen. The app will actually force that process. But for the people who don't download the mobile app, make sure you have a paper or other system in place that does also go for the opt-in. The data is that important. It is your livelihood in the case of a second coronavirus, a second wave shutdown. Now, it's not that hard from the customer's perspective because they're usually quite willing and fine with it as long as they're asked. Usually they just need to be asked after you collect the required data. And don't ask them at first, ask them after you've collected the required data. Would you like me to add you to our VIP updates list with the information you provided? Asked properly, our clients see an 83% acceptance rate. Asked incorrectly, it drops to 0. Now, many restaurants were caught stuck without the ability to transition rapidly to online orders, takeout, and delivery without relying on Uber Eats, Grubhub, Skip the Dishes, and others during the first COVID-19 lockdown. They ended up paying Uber Eats, Grubhub, etc. 30% or more to get their own customers back, even if they came to pick up their food. Thanks to governments around the world, I know I said thanks to governments around the world, a restaurant owner today is being forced to collect their customer data. Yep, forced. It's a good thing. The reason why we say thanks to the government is that is actually the silver lining. Collect data correctly and implement a simple restaurant marketing campaign using email marketing or SMS marketing with a simple restaurant CRM, and you will increase your sales while you are open. You will increase your customer loyalty, and you'll protect yourself from a coronavirus second wave COVID-19 lockdown. So let's get to work. Work a little bit on your sign-in or check-in process to include a polite offer to opt into your VIP updates list as you collect your COVID-19 contact tracing data. You will be in control should a coronavirus second wave COVID-19 lockdown occur. You will be in possession of your biggest asset, your restaurant's customer database. So in case this is all a bit overwhelming, we're DeliveryBizConnect, and we've actually helped many restaurants around the world with these and other restaurant challenges. And the best part is DeliveryBizConnect.com is the most comprehensive and inexpensive solution for someone who is thinking about a restaurant mobile app as the answer to the question, how to get my restaurant data for contact tracing. So just what can DeliveryBizConnect and our team do to help you increase your restaurant sales while helping you prepare and protect you from a coronavirus second wave and another COVID-19 lockdown? Well, DeliveryBizConnect.com comes complete with a check-in and check-out system for dine-in customer data collection for COVID-19 contact tracing guidelines, a QR code menu for touchless dine-in experience, an online order menu for takeout and or delivery orders. You can even do your own deliveries. A mobile app branded to you for your customers' mobile order and check-in functions, and a driver app for your drivers so they always find their way, and you can track where they are, and so can your customers track where their food is. You can run your own loyalty points program, even have your own referral points program. And we have a full restaurant CRM for automated follow-up and newsletters to ensure you get the maximum sales from collecting your data. So how do you get a hold of us, or how do you learn more? Well, you can get us at https://DeliveryBizConnect.com. That again is https://DeliveryBizConnect.com. Or you can reach out to us by telephone at country code 1-604-900-2384. That's country code 1-604-900-2384. Or shoot me an email. I'm Dennis Wilson, and you can get me at dennis@DeliveryBizConnect.com. That's dennis@DeliveryBizConnect.com. So you've made it this far. We really appreciate you taking the time to hear us out. We would love if you subscribe to our channel. And of course, you could watch the next video. You could watch our featured video. We thank you for your time.